Advocate Mr. Sumit Chandar, who's a lawyer and a political analyst, is also with us here in the studio.
What exists on record is that there are, at least so far as Mr. Sanjay Singh is concerned, is that some witnesses in the case have taken his name, now his name has come in the supplementary charge sheet. The question now before the court is that whether investigation prima facie case is made out or not, and if it is so, let the investigation proceed. The present stage is where the court has only granted time to the police to investigate. It is only after investigation that you will come across whether any evidence is found, not found, but that is a stage which will come after the investigation. At this stage to say whether there is sufficient evidence, that is why he is being kept into custody, is not a right thing to say in law. In law, it is at this stage only to be seen whether the police should be given time to take him into remand and do the investigation. Anusha, this is one thing that I have been noticing here, is that somewhere the law is being misconceived whereas the bail is concerned. Now, let us understand when a bail should not be granted or should be granted for that matter. There are three parameters that the courts look into while granting a bail. One, that the accused is not a flight risk. Very important, that it is not under the apprehension that the accused might run away. Second is that he won't influence the witnesses in any manner. Again, a very important aspect the courts need to consider. And third is that he won't tamper with the evidence. These are the three parameters under which the courts decide whether to give or not give the bail. Now, those aspects are for the courts to consider. I am sure the courts would have considered these aspects while choosing to hand over the remand at this stage. But rest will come under investigation, what are to be seen, what evidence will be coming up. At this stage to say that we have seen the evidence is too early, because at this stage the police is now only collecting the evidence, which will be presented in the supplementary charge sheet again once the investigation has taken place.
But the fact that somebody is not able to get a bail is not a proof of their culpability, or it's not a proof of their criminality or their involvement.
Very right. There are stages, there are cases where even after bail was not given at the initial stage, maybe at a later stage they may get a bail. There is no stopping that if they, in the first instance they don't get a bail, they cannot apply again. But once the investigation is done, where the court say, okay, now is a stage where we can grant them the bail, then at that stage, after there will be an argument on charge, and there if it is proved, that is where the evidence begins. Evidence is brought before the court.
True.
So that is the stage where these comments can come in, whether a case is made out against the accused or not at the stage of bail.